image in the middle that you're seeing on the screen is that crucial part of the I-20 car, which will now be the subject of the investigation. This is the part which completely came off the car, and as you can see there, those images that we've got here accessed on India Today is the image from the I-20 car where the explosion took place. And the question therefore will arise. The investigation, forensic investigation, will look very closely at those images and those parts which have come out from that I-20 car where the blast took place. Remember, there were 3 people, according to eyewitnesses, who were on that car. In fact, I want to play again more of the eyewitness bites. What exactly did the eyewitnesses see when that blast took place? Let's listen in to one of the eyewitnesses to just understand exactly how that blast took place. Listen in.
गाड़ी जो आपने आइडेंटिफाई की है वो कहाँ का नंबर था, कैसी गाड़ी थी?
मैं नंबर पूरा याद नहीं, मैं नंबर प्लेट मैंने दी वहाँ से उठा के, उस गाड़ी की आधी थी। HR नंबर HR 26 करके लास्ट में 7674 है।
अच्छा,
हाँ, हरियाणा की नदीम नाम, उस मोमडन का ही नाम है, नदीम करके कुछ नाम था उसमें। मैं इतने उसके नंबर के फोटो लेने वाला था, इतने एक पुलिस वाला उसे बंद करके
गाड़ी चल रही थी,
चली हुई गाड़ी जो फर्स्ट में जिसमें ब्लास्ट हुआ है।
रविंद्र भाई क्या नंबर है? कौन सी गाड़ी थी?
7674
कौन
है।
सी गाड़ी थी अगर आप बता पाएं?
गाड़ी में नहीं बता पाएंगे, नहीं बता पाऊंगा। आधी गाड़ी मेरे आगे तो इंजन सब फूका पड़ा है, गाड़ी आधी कैसे बताऊंगा? उसमें जो बैठे वो नहीं बता पाऊंगा कितने हैं।
हम ये देखे, लपट देखा, अपने छत से देखा, तभी मैं नीचे उतर के आया कि जरा देखो कहाँ क्या। बहुत जोर आवाज आई, बिल्डिंग खिड़की हिल गई। हम ये देखे, लपट देखा, अपने छत से देखा, तभी मैं नीचे उतर के आया।
इसी तरह की कोई आवाज आपने सुनी?
बहुत जोर आवाज आई, बिल्डिंग खिड़की हिल गई, खिड़की हिल गई।
Okay, let's just give you more updates as we are getting them. Remnants of the I-20 car have now been found near the blast site. The latest update is the forensic team has begun their probe. Home Minister Amit Shah is at the LNGP hospital where he is meeting victims of the blast. Remember, as of now, 10 people confirmed dead, at least 24 are injured. Shreya Chatterjee, what more information? According to sources, that I-20 had a Haryana number plate.
Well, absolutely, Rajdeep. The I-20 has officially been confirmed by Delhi Police, and subsequently even Home Minister said that. Apart from that, on the HR number, we recorded an eyewitness over here who was there at the Lal Killa Metro number 1. He told us that it was he who gave that, he was the one who picked up that number plate. That was in half, and then he gave it to the Delhi Police, which read an HR 26 number plate. The Delhi Police has already contacted the Haryana Police, and they have identified the owner of the vehicle, is what we are being told. And right now, in a very short while, we'll also get a confirmation on whether that person has been located and being questioned. But who that person is, that has been identified from the details of the number plate, is something that the Delhi Police Special Cell has confirmed.
Okay, I want to go to Maria Shakil. She's at the very spot where the NSG has arrived to carry out their investigation. Maria, give us more.
Yes, so Rajdeep, 9 teams of NSG has arrived here. They arrived few moments ago. So as Home Minister was highlighting that all investigating agencies have been roped in, from the NSG to the NIA, and the forensic teams and Delhi Police Special Cell is already here. So, in few minutes from now, Home Minister Amit Shah is also expected to be to come to the spot to inspect the spot himself. But the larger sense certainly is as to why this incident happened. There is a great degree of caution on the part of the government to not use the word terror at the moment, although they are certainly saying that all investigations, all angles are being investigated. But I'll ask the camera person to zoom in and show perhaps if we can capture some images of the NSG team, which is there right behind that barricade, which is right close to the main entrance of the Red Fort. So that entire crime scene now, Rajdeep, the site of the blast has been barricaded. You can see massive media presence, but so is the presence of the police, the investigating agencies, the various agencies which are now part of this entire investigation into the blast which happened in Delhi, I would say in the heart of Delhi. This is old Delhi that we are looking at, and it happened roughly around 6:20 p.m. The timing of that blast is confirmed. That is, it is around 6:20 p.m. is when it happened. And Home Minister Amit Shah having briefed the Prime Minister putting out that tweet in which he has talked about that he's reviewing the situation and he is constantly in touch with the Home Minister himself.
Okay, meanwhile, the first reaction now coming in from the opposition. Mallikarjun Kharge, the
Camera
Congress
person, I'll
president,
ask
has
the
said,
camera-
extremely
Zoom in and
distressing
show.
to
You
hear.
can see NSG commandos. You can see NSG commandos now moving in.
Right.
You can see those commandos now coming in. They have moved around this entire area. There are more commandos which are actually moving in to inspect this entire area as the Home Minister also arrives in some time from now. Rajdeep.
Okay, we have the first comments coming in from the opposition. Mallikarjun Kharge, extremely distressing to hear about the news of a car explosion near Red Fort Metro Station. In this moment of grief, our thoughts and prayers are with the bereaved families and we pray for the swift recovery of the injured. The government must ensure a prompt and thorough investigation into this blast, which is taken in a high security and often crowded place, so that those responsible for this lapse and incident are held accountable. So opposition now demanding accountability for the blast that has taken place near Red Fort at the moment. As Maria showed a short while ago, NSG commandos have also come to the area. The entire area has now been slowly cordoned off by the NSG in that area. NSG commandos arriving there a short while ago. Shreya Chatterjee is still with us at the moment. Shreya, this investigation presumably now therefore will become a multi-agency investigation. Delhi Police, NIA, and the moment the NIA steps in, obviously there's a suspicion of there being a potential terror angle, and the NSG all will be involved. Presumably therefore the Delhi Police led by Commissioner Golcha as well as the NSG and the NIA involved in this operation. It is a multi-agency operation. Investigation.
Well, it is a multi-agency investigation right now on the ground. The NSG teams are obviously tracing the area. Remember, the prima facie, one of the initial things that happens after a blast is also to inspect the area to ensure that there is no such untoward incident remaining to happen. That's exactly why we see the NSG commandos on the ground. Forensic team and the bomb squad, they are collecting the details here of the blast that took place and the nature of the blast so that they can identify that. But prima facie, the reason of the delay is because the owner of this vehicle, he needs to be questioned. A special cell team has already left for Haryana, is what we are being told. They have identified the owner of the vehicle. They have collected the CCTV and mapped the movement of the vehicle. The reason the delay in confirming or denying the T-angle is because it is not an usual explosive blast that we see in the case of terror. There were no shrapnels that were recovered. There were no black marks that were seen. No possible telltale signs of explosives is why, even if this is a new method, what is the reason behind it? Whether this was something which was planned or it was accidental. Both the things will only be ruled out when all these people will be questioned, which includes the owner of the vehicle. And that's the reason a special cell team has already left for Haryana. These are the confirmations that are right now trickling down.
Therefore, the owner of the vehicle was not driving the vehicle presumably at the time. Are we right?
Presumably, yes, Rajdeep, because the word that we've got from the special cell is that the owner of the vehicle was identified. So probably this was a vehicle that was used for transporting something. Whether or not it was accidental, not confirmed, not denied. So once all these questioning takes place, only we will be probably in a spot to say what it is. But initial information, this does not look like a regular explosive blast. That is something that we've got confirmation from Delhi Police Special Sources, because the remainings of the shrapnels and the black spots that are usually there, those are not there. This is not a usual telltale sign of an explosive blast. That's the reason more time is being taken in to investigate whether or not this was an accident or a terror plot. That's something that they're still looking at right now.
So we need to clarify that. That's an important point. This could be the accidental detonation of material unintended while transporting. That is the question now. One of the reasons why the government is being extremely careful, and we need to be careful before we even suggest that there is a terror angle at this stage, is because there could be the accidental detonation of material that was there on the I-20 car that exploded and resulted in this firebomb being created. Importantly, the I-20 had a Haryana number plate, and the government has apparently, or the investigating agencies have identified the owner, and they are on their way there. The government taking no chances, but presumably because of the nature of the blast, no craters found there, no shrapnel, as Shreya emphasized. Could this be an accidental detonation of material? That is also one of the theories now. So either it could be accidental detonation of material, or was it pre-planned? Now, that is the question that remains. No group has claimed responsibility for it. Unlike in Pahalgam, where there was a clear terror attack and immediate responsibility was taken by the Lashkar outfits offshoot. But at the same time, in this particular case, no shrapnel found. The possibility of an accidental detonation of material is not being ruled out. And that's significant at this moment to emphasize that. Accidental detonation of material in that Red Fort blast is not being ruled out.